Hello, Awakened Creators. Welcome to this video. My name is Amanda, and I am here to tell you how to make art like an Aquarius. It is Aquarius season, but before we get into all of that fun and quirky Aquarian energy, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that now and hit the bell so that you're notified when new videos post. And if you're not already following me over on Instagram, I am at awaken.creators, and we've got a whole community over there thriving and loving on each other. So if you need some fiercely loving creative support, then come on down. Okay, be sure to like this video if you enjoy it. Now let's get into how to make art like an Aquarius. So Aquarian energy, and I'm a Leo, so Aquarius is my opposing energy, but don't think that that means I don't enjoy this energy, because I actually really do love Aquarius energy. Whereas Leo is kind of the sunburn, like the energy is moving outwards like this, and it's, it's kind of a singular light in the middle of the solar system. Aquarius energy is like the community of individual lights, all linked together, all shining in their own capacity, but yet a part of the cohesive whole. So, there is a lot of ways that we can express ourselves as an individual, but then also as a larger part of a collective. And so that's kind of like the overall vibes that I get with Aquarius energy. It is very individual, almost like a Leo, but it's like a bunch of a bunch of, not clones because those would be the same, but like a bunch of Leos in a grid together connecting is Aquarius. So one of the first things that I think, making art like an Aquarius is going to be, first and foremost, is to be that one light. Like, to not be afraid to shine bright, to shine as an individual, to embrace your unique creative voice, to be as weird as you are, just be yourself. Aquarius really does embody that kind of independence. And if you think about it, that is really like a declaration of Aquarian freedom. It's like, I am who I am, and that's it. Like, there is no negotiating. There is no flexing who I am for other people. There is no compromising who I am to fit in. It is, I am who I am, and you either like me or you don't. And so some Aquarius energies can be very polarizing, like you either love them or you hate them. But in terms of like making art, it's all about like, whether someone likes you or not doesn't matter. What matters is that you're true to your heart. So I would say that if you are a creator who wants to really embody this energy, you really have to start embracing the part of your creative process or creative expression that you think is weird or that people won't like. You want to throw that all out the window, at least during Aquarius season, if you really want to practice this. Take on this embodied astrology as a practice. Throw that all out. Who the fuck cares? And just be yourself for this span of time. Okay? And express all of the weirdness that you have within you. Okay? And not be afraid to stand alone. The other thing that you want to do if you really want to make art like an Aquarius is that you need to make sure that you are in your integrity. So those two wavy lines that represent the Aquarius sign in astrology, those are the waves of vibration, like sound waves. Those are vibratory waves that are in alignment with each other. So as an Aquarius energy, it is extremely important to create harmonious, mirroring energies rather than disharmony. And so how do you do that? By staying in your integrity. So what this means for an artist or a creator is that when you are asked to or pressured into, or whether it's by a singular person or it's by society itself, pressuring you to make compromises, to devalue what you truly do value in your heart in favor of something else that you're told people like, or, write this kind of book because it's selling, not the weird story that your heart really wants to tell. When you are embodying this Aquarian energy as an artist, you're going to reject that. You're going to say, no, I will not compromise my integrity. I will stay in alignment with what is the proper, what feels good to me, regardless of whether or not it vibes with other people. Like, I vibe within myself. That is integrity. When you vibe within yourself, when you love your own vibe, when you're like best friends with your own vibe, that is Aquarian confidence. That is Aquarian integrity. And that is what I want to encourage you to really start to practice during Aquarius season. To start making art like an Aquarius, you're going to really have to just stay in alignment with your integrity as an individual. All right, so that means authentic action in everything you do. Authenticity is key, okay? Which leads me to the next point, because we were talking about vibes. So for an Aquarius, it is very important that you take your vibe seriously and maintain it. So this means that any actions or behaviors that you take habitually, or that other people try to pressure you into, that are not in alignment with yourself, you need to cut those out. You need to really start to take responsibility for your vibration. And this also means that you begin to look at your environment, your community, the people you surround yourself with, your friendships, especially in Aquarius energy, your friendships. Are these individuals vibing with you? Because if you, say, for example, are working on a creative project that involves multiple people, but there's it's like everyone's getting, along with each other, except this one person just doesn't vibe with the group. This is a time where you need to take that Aquarian kind of air sign cutting energy and just say, you know what, this just isn't working. This just isn't working. I know maybe we had an agreement or whatever, but this vibration is just not in alignment with me, right? So take your vibe seriously. If you want to create art like an Aquarius, you're going to need to really surround yourself with environmental factors and relationship factors that are in alignment with your vibe, okay? And then lastly, what I recommend you do if you really want to make art like an Aquarius is to open up to the power of collaboration. Aquarian energy, like I said at the beginning, whereas Leo, you have that one shining bright light. With Aquarius energy, you have that individual light next to another light, next to another light, next to another light. And each one of them is unique in their shine, okay? But what you want to do when you're in that with Aquarius energy is not shy away from the collaborative effect. So by you really owning your individuality, you then become not threatened by other people who own their individuality. It's no longer about competition or trying to be better than the other person, or trying to, prove yourself higher or greater than them creatively. You are just like, hey, I vibe like this, you vibe like that, we vibe great together, let's collaborate, let's come together, let's create something super unique, Aquarian, right? Super unique that's never been done before through our communal vibes, right? So this is about building creative communities. This is about building creative partnerships, building creative collaborations. All of these things are highly encouraged, not only just during Aquarius season, but just as a practice to embody Aquarian energy to its fullest capacity involves not shying away from collaboration. And again, it's not competition when you're secure in your individual vibe. because then you're not threatened by other people's vibes. So if you still have like competitiveness between yourself and another artist or another creator, those are more deeply seated issues. And I'm going to switch gears for a second just to talk about chakras, because that's more of like a base chakra kind of deal and a sacral chakra kind of deal. So if you're interested in working out your blocks as it relates to those sorts of things, as competitive energy, there is a link in the description box below for a free chakra guide that I have where you can identify those blocks. But collaboration for an Aquarius and for an artist who wants to make art like an Aquarius is really going to be a key factor. So I hope that you enjoy this video with 4 ways how you can make art like an Aquarius. Are you an Aquarius creator? If so, leave a comment below. Did I peg you right? Is there something else that you do that's uniquely Aquarian artistically that you would like to share with the Awakened Creators community? And otherwise, leave your comments. Make sure you like this video if you learned something new today. And again, be sure to subscribe so that you can get updates when we reveal new videos. And I just really thank you so much for being a part of this community. And again, if you're not already following us over on Instagram, your creative family is waiting for you at awaken.creators. Thanks so much, loves. Talk to y'all later. Bye.